Ladies and gentlemen, it's my hope that you are good, you are enjoying your Easter wherever you are. I'm also good. Today, I want us to talk about premarital sex and the result that comes out of it. First, I want us to ask ourselves this question. Why is it that only Christians get children out before they get married? And it is at a very high percentage. 80% of unmarried girls today have children. And it's only in the Christian world. Then funnily enough, you hear them talking about, mimi mtu kama apendi mtoto wangu basi achane na mimi. Kama ananipenda na mtoto wangu. All along I've been thinking, before you get to the age of 25, your business should be your education, you get a job, then after that you get married. Don't you think it's unfair to be in a relationship with somebody for 5 good years, sleeping with you, has not paid your dowry? Then, after impregnating you, he runs away. Then when you are ukishazeeka, you are hitting your 30, you have nothing, hauna masomo, huna kazi. The only thing you have, you are bringing to that marriage is a burden. Mtoto ambaye I can call it a bastard. And what do you think you are bringing to the marriage? Sex? Your body? And who told you that man is not bringing his body? And who told you is the only one who is going to enjoy that sex? Some girls are even so hostile that when you ask them about their child, hata kujara kwani mtoto ni makosa? Yes, si makosa. Lakini makosa kupelekea mtu hakumzaa. That's a burden. How do you feel that somebody impregnated you and left with that child, and you want to carry this child to another man, and you expect to get love, the same love, which, according to my little psychology I have, you will not love this man like the one who impregnated you, regardless of how he treated you before he escaped. Then you go to this marriage, you start texting this man. Ule mtu ulipelekea hiyo bado na kikuliza, ati si mbaya kuongea, we are just friends. If you are just friends, why did you break up? The truth of the matter is no man will marry you, then leave alone having a child. No man will marry you, then you are still texting your ex. And that's why you hear nowadays, there's nothing like called love. Kwani mtoto ni makosa? Mimi kama upendi mtoto wangu achane na mimi. The moment you start texting this man, that man who foolishly married you will not feel comfortable. Then he will develop an attitude. Kisha unaanza kusema utaki mtoto wangu, yet you are the one who caused that. Before you go to another man and ask if he can love you with your child, have you tried to go back to the father of that child and ask him the same question? In this generation, 21 years since Kibaki started free education, you are still talking about wazazi wangu hawakuwa na pesa ya kunisomesha. Is that really an excuse of you not going to school? I can understand if you don't have a job, because I understand how our country is. But education, you left school in primary, you started having sex. For 5 years, somebody is sleeping with you, hajalipa dowry yako. He has not paid your dowry. And you are giving him the best. To the point that he impregnates you, then run away. Ukishazeeka, you go to another man. and start asking silly questions like, will you love me with my child? And you expect this man, I hear you call, so and so is not a gentleman, to love you even if you are not loving him back. Wasichana, mali mumefika, where you have reached, you will tarmac for marriage. Because today nobody wants to marry a woman who is not working. Nobody wants to struggle with education only to come up with an educated woman with a bastard child. I know those who are having children are going to take my words as hostile, but that's the truth. Before you ask somebody if he can love your child, ask the father of that child if he can take you back with his child. If he cannot, don't go to another man who has worked hard in his life, who is successful. Then you start asking such silly questions. And this is only common in Christianity. I've never seen a Muslim lady who has given birth outside wedlock. Our Christian girls style up. You cannot be looking for a rich man with a bastard child while you yourself you are not working. Style up.